In JMS 1.3, in the template menu, we provide plenty of new rules. And the new rules are using special naming convention. So, for example, you have fresh slave domain, you have replic master domain or share master domain. When we use fresh slave, that means that we want to create an empty website using the standard Joomla web installer. When we use replic master, this is because we want to copy, replicate or clone the master website to build a new slave site. The share rule, share master, is used when we want to share, for example, here the users with the master website. For each fresh slave, replic master and share master, we created variant, and the variant are used depending on the target. So, for example, we have used domain when we manage a domain name, or subdomain when we manage a subdomain, or multi-site when we use a multi-site directory or the subdirectory. The key element in all these variants is that you make sure or ensure that you are using the appropriate document folder. The interface in JMS 1.3 is modified compared to what you have in JMS 1.2, and for example, when you want to have new folders, you have to ensure that the domains that you use here in your website match the information that you have in the deployment folder. So this is what you have here. This field corresponds in general in cPanel to document root. So when you go to this domain, your Apache or IS or any other HTTP server goes directly to a specific directory, and here is the directory. You will see that we are using special keywords. For example, here we use site ID 2 and site ID 1 that correspond to the parameter 1 or 2 of the domain. And here we have a value that is here. So, for example, if you have gms2 win.com, site ID 1 correspond to this parameter and site ID 2 correspond to this parameter, so that you can have whatever you want, and you can compute dynamically all the value based on that. So this is the kind of rules that you have. If you want to create, because we cannot provide you such kind of things by default, when you will have a slave site and you want to replicate or share the content of a slave site and so on, you can, for example, use a rule here that give you default parameters and say, for example, that you would like, for example, replicate this rule. So if you want to create a new rule, more or less like this rule, you can create a new rule based on this one, and you can change the name of the rule, and after that change the parameter. So you can, for example, select another website in input of the copy machine that you want to replicate. Here for the moment we just have in input our master, but you can provide another website when you have created slave site and select another website. You can see that we can dynamically create a new table. Here we use a site ID that remove all the parameters, but you can change the database connection, provide a new DB name or a new user to create the website. When you share something, the sharing is decided in the share tabs here. So you have all the parameters here that show you, for example, if you share all the users, this will share these tables. Something that you may also have to review when you create domain or subdomains is the directory or the new directory that you use to create the website. So here we propose all the directories present in the master website, and you can decide if you want to share or ignore some directories. So you can decide to, for example, copy the image directory or just use special copy. Special copy is used in the case where you use symbolic links or physical copy depending on the system. So you can review all the things and, for example, say that you want to ignore the README or ignore and save the rules. So this is what you can do here with GMS template rules, and we provide you a set of things ready to help you configuring your own environment. Once you have the rules prepared, after that you can create your website. Thank you for your attention.